Where am I looking, by the way?
Yeah.
You asking questions?
Yeah.
Are you guys still using this mic?
Somebody's on the bangers outside.
Pull that wide side just a little bit.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Wait for me. Won't say anything rude.
My training is very slow. The effort everyone has always put in from my first year to now, building that relationship with everyone, going through the bad, the good moments, the emotional moments, the tough moments. It's a proper team sport and you have to really live it together.
I tell you what, we nearly crossed paths. When I left, he was already announced for us to come for a test, and he was 16 at the time, so it was a big story. I moved to the FIA, and because of Max, we completely had to rethink the super license systems. Obviously, you never have only one reason to do such a deep work, but he was very much a strong trigger of it.
There's so many moments. Just walking up to the factory door, in Milton Keynes for the first time, then you realize, okay, I'm in Formula One now. And there's some moments that you will never forget.
Oh my Lord, Max! Oh my God! Yes! Oh my God!
You cannot hide anymore. Every weekend you have to be up there. Yeah, you cannot afford big mistakes. You cannot afford off weekends. But yeah, luckily, of course, that first weekend went pretty well at the end.
Yes! Yes!
Unbelievable, Max. Unbelievable.
Here at the track, Max, he's portrayed as the villain of the paddock, but away from the track, he is the complete opposite. He's the most sincere, gentle giant, and a very likeable character. Consider him a top friend.
Yeah, mate, it's all good. Pretty, yeah. Look, I got it as well this time.
Okay.
Just have to be careful with the language, that we use.
Very, very happy that I'm able to be teammate with him. Learn a lot of things from him, and I don't know what the people don't see for the Max, to be honest. But he's just a really genuinely nice guy. Until I meet Max, I didn't drink my gin tonic, so he gave me some new life to myself. You think?
Yeah, it's better to I would always say one more year in go-karting in like a shifter.
Yeah.
But shifter in Japan is not very popular, right?
Not at all.
That's a bit of a shame because I think it's actually very good. It's very good to learn. Hey guys, you alright? Good? Yeah, I mean the team told me in the press release, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know there was 200 races already with the team, but yeah, it's of course an amazing milestone. We lived through a lot of great moments with the team, so yeah, just proud to be part of it for such a long time and work with so many great people as well in the team. Alright. Hey mate, you alright? You good, man? Yeah, but how long you got it already now? The turtle? How many years?
12 years.
Oh, really?
It's quite long, yeah. We bought first like 5,
And
and
they
4
died.
escaped, or I don't know.
Escape? Well, if Yuki is away for 1 or 2 weeks, then they have 2 weeks to walk around.
I'm not managing the pets, and that Kamekichi is the one I found it in the street or whatever, and able to bring it back.
You stole it.
So yeah, that,
Found a turtle in the street.
unfortunately that Kamekichi didn't able to escape food.
Yeah, he was like, I'm almost there, I'm almost there. And then you came back. Oh, sorry, mate. Back in the pond. Yeah.
You sure you want a picture with him?
So. No. Thank you, mate.
think you can get 1 second. You have 1 second there.
1 second is a lot.
Not for you, mate. Best of luck.
And Henry now is going to look to the outside and go on the attack up to Sanapo. Who was out there? Henry now.
When the news broke that I would join the team, I remember seeing Isaac, and the only thing he could say was, "Laurent, you are going to work with Max." Yeah, I know, it's great. Say, no, but you don't realize you are going to work with Max. You know that's the effect he has on the fans we know, but also on his colleagues, on the other drivers.
I think Max is possibly the most misunderstood driver on the grid. Maybe that's because he doesn't like to do all this kind of stuff, which I don't blame him for.
If I have any requests, any advice, I want to receive any questions, he's here and he's very open.
Maybe he doesn't show this, to the cameras, or people don't actually see how great of a person he is and how good of a heart he has for, young people, and how much he's willing to help.
I think something I probably won't forget was my first weekends coming into Formula One in Zandvoort, and it was a very last-minute sort of situation that I was driving. It wasn't expected, and I had a lot of emotions trying to get ready for it, and he was very good to me and basically just gave me some advice on trying to enjoy it and remember that it's obviously what we've all worked our whole lives to get to, and to hear that from him was something I didn't expect, honestly, and something I appreciated a lot at the time.
Everything he achieved in the sport, and still how humble he is, it's an aim for every driver, to keep in that level.
I need to watch at someone's on board. I'm always picking Max because I think he's the reference to me.
He's a completely racing addicted guy. He's switching off, he's watching racing, but maybe not Formula One, but other things. And I really admire this because it shows how much committed he is to racing overall, not only Formula One.
I think it's always just very important to just stay true to yourself. That is sitting here, but also being with the guys. I mean, we all had our moments of success, and of course, success you can get used to, but at the end of the day, it's just important that you always want to try and be better. You always try and want more, but in a healthy way, and not suddenly try to feel like you're a rock star. For me, what has always been really nice, feels like a second family, when I'm here. That's why I feel like, when I walk into the garage, there's nothing that feels off or weird. You're just one of the boys, and you just jump in the car.
Coming to the box.
Yeah.
Do you slam that brake when you see the ball? Do you feather?
No, you have to be quite gentle, otherwise you lock up.
I do that in great stop practice, man. Getting on the marks ain't so easy.
Yeah,
because I'll wait for that.
The brakes are cold. Your brake, when you do it, your brakes are cold, so the carbon doesn't bite. Now you come in, they're quite hot-ish.
I was going to say, to get it bang on that mark every time.
It's just because the carbon then doesn't really grip. It's not made for just to
He is the greatest driver that I've ever had to work with. He gives the best feedback. He's one of the boys. He's one of the boys. You can talk to him about everything, and then he gets in the car and he's the greatest there is.
Unfortunately, people only get to see Max doing his job, and his job ultimately is to win. And when I say unfortunately, he's been very successful at that, at winning. So I think a lot of people obviously don't like that. And Max has played a big part of the memories in my own career that will last forever. So I cherish that, I'm proud of that, I'm grateful for that, and I wouldn't really ever want to change it for anything.
On the grid, want to drop down, rolling back in his grid side a little bit so he can lay a bit of rubber on the first initial launch. Give the wing a lucky tap, give a little thumbs up and a wink, and then off he goes.
You see like a switch in him when he's walking through. When he puts the helmet on, it all changes. And then he becomes an animal.
Max's limitation is stubbornness. He knows best, and that is an engineering challenge to try and get yourself under his skin and into his head. I've come to accept that even if at the time he refuses to take in your recommendation, actually he is absorbing it like a sponge, and he won't admit it, but he will then go and do what you've asked. The team understands what he needs to get the best out of the car. He understands what the team needs in terms of feedback and what he needs to provide for the development of the car, not only for the current car but for future years, and that is going to be critical with changing regulations for next year as well.
I think we underestimate the effect that Max had and has on the whole single-seater pyramid. A way to look at Formula One, a way to love the sport at 360 degrees in the car, outside of the car. And that's what a lot of the kids out there, fundamentally they feel like that. They just dream about racing cars day and night, and Max shows them that, yeah, that's actually how you get to be the best of them. And that effect, I think, will need years and more, maybe more, to understand how much of an imprinting it gave.
Max is clearly a generational talent. He's followed in recent years Schumacher, Lewis, and he has taken on that mantle. And I think what he's brought to this paddock is that you see it in his relationship with the rookies nowadays. They're all looking up to him and aspiring to be him and to achieve what he's achieved. So I think Formula One needs to be grateful for that.
This weekend, it's maybe not gone to our liking, but yeah, we just have to keep moving forward, keep trying to get more highlights this season, be more consistent, I think, and yeah, just always try to do our best. Even of course when you have a disappointing result like this, you need to keep your head up and keep going.
Have a good summer break.
Yeah, you too. Even if you have a bad race or weekend, when you get back home, doesn't really matter, does it? You see the little girl smiling at you, and you're like, it's okay. Life goes on, and that's at the end of the day the most important. Of course, your little family.